Hello everyone, this is Brownie and welcome to a PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds video for Xbox One. And today we're talking about the latest patch notes to come out. The first note in the patch is analog character movement. As stated, analog character movement will be implemented with this hotfix. Currently players can only move in 8 directions, which is set for the PC, where you can only move in an angle of 45 degrees between each direction. Once the analog character movement is implemented, you will be able to move around in 360 degrees, which means it'll be a lot similar to every other first-person shooter game that you've played on a console. This change will make it feel a lot more fluid and a lot more like games that you are used to and less like a PC game that is just plugged in for the Xbox. The next thing listed in the patch notes is stability. There are several fixes for numerous bugs related to game crashes. The first one is fix an issue where toggling the mute option for teammates might cause the game to crash. Optimize physics surrounding chained wood fences that are destroyed by a vehicle. Fix a sound issue which in some instances could cause the game to crash when windows are broken. Fix an issue where the button guide when opening the inventory caused the game to crash. Next on the patch notes are some performance updates. These next fixes are implemented to improve the game's performance. The first one is optimize world loading so that assets will load at a faster rate. This will be a lot more beneficial at the start of a game where things tend to take a lot more time and can be quite crucial to the start of your game, especially if you're playing on the original Xbox or the Xbox One S, which loads at a much slower rate to the Xbox One X, which gives you a slight disadvantage when starting a game. The second one in the list is improved loading speed of detailed textures on Xbox One X. Assets will load at the same rate as before update 17. I play on Xbox One S, which means I won't be able to see this update firsthand. But if anyone else plays the game with an Xbox One X and notices any differences, please let me know in the comments below. The next one is optimize scoping at leaves and grass to reduce the frame rate drops when playing in the game. This means when scoping there will be a lot less frame rate drop. The next thing is bug fixes. There is a fix to stop the issue where the sound of footsteps on sand was being played twice. This is why you heard an echoing sound and it made it sound very unpleasant when walking on sand and making it confusing like there was people near you and you weren't aware that it was just your own footsteps. The second one is they have fixed an issue where sometimes player loot crates would not show up after a player had died. This happened to me a few times where I had little loot in the game and tried to loot an enemy that I'd just killed and got there, risking my life, and there wasn't even a loot crate there to try and loot. So this will be quite helpful. In the patch notes they have also stated that they are looking into some issues with desync and the sound, and they thank us for our patience in waiting for this to be fixed. Continue to want reports of anything else that needs fixing so they can get this done and get it up to date and optimised. In addition to this, they have also asked if people can help them by reporting back to them on the new analog movement system, and if there's any bugs, please report it to them and the developers will be able to get onto it to help it get fixed as soon as possible. And that's it for this week's patch. Usually there is a monthly update at this time of the month, but this time it's just a hot fix, and we'll keep an eye out for any new full updates next week. Be sure to subscribe for more PUBG Xbox One content in the future for future updates and gameplay. Please let me know down in the comments below how much smoother it feels with the new analog movement system. I'd be keen to know how it feels for other players. If you like this video, please give me a like and please subscribe down below if you want to see more in future.